really gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Welcome back to my channel. So not every day starts off with an agent call, but this morning it did. Today I'm taking you along my day, a day in the life of an insurance broker. And next we're gonna hit the gym. Let's go.
Taking shots at the enemy, I'm gonna make it to the top, leave a legacy. If I got something to say, you better let me speak. Turn it up a new degree, bitch, you ain't seen anything. I pop off with the new rock, electronic, blow the sonic roof up. I'm too honest when I take a few shots. They're too toxic, need to take the noose off. And you cannot save me, cause I don't need saving. It's everything I've been chasing, all here for the taking. Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts.
So now we're ready for business. First thing I gotta do is eat, but while I eat I have to do a lot of different things. So I'm just excited to bring you along my day-to-day, show you what a day in the life of a broker is. Now of course every day is not the same, just like I mentioned earlier. So I'm just glad that today I get to show you what today looks like for me. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Alright guys, so right now I have to call a carrier because I have a really big appointment with one of my clients, but I've submitted an application for this carrier before, and some carriers are different, some products work differently. And when I submitted this product with this carrier a long time ago, that product did not allow the application to have a future date. So typically with a lot of our clients, they like to have a specific date that their automatic premium will pull every month, right? Either they tie it with their social security, or they know that they get paid every 15th, whatever the case may be, right? And this carrier with this product unfortunately didn't have that as an option. Whenever you submit the application, once they give you that instant decision whether they got approved or not, if they were approved, they pull your client's premium upon approval. And since it was an instant decision application, typically your client would get that draft within that 24-hour gap. I remember seeing an email that the carrier with that specific product actually got an update that they now allow future date. So I'm gonna call and just kind of verify, and then I have to call my client and let him know that I can actually see him tomorrow and we can just future date his policy rather than waiting until the second week of September to see him.
Thank you for calling Royal Neighbors of America. Please listen carefully as some options have changed. This call may be monitored and recorded to ensure quality service. If you know your party's extension, please enter it now. How can I help you today?
So I was just calling because I know that I had submitted an application maybe about 6 months ago. Would they pull it upon approval, or can I future date it to a specific date that my client gets his social security?
Yes, so we have a future draft date, so you can basically push that draft date out 30 days.
Thank you, you too.
Thank you.
Bye. Okay, they have future date. Now let me call my client.
Hello.
Hey Jose, this is Leia. How are you?
Oh, fine. How are you doing?
Good. So I was actually calling you with some good news. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, I just wanted to let you know that way we don't have to wait so long. We can just do the appointment tomorrow after all, and then you don't have to worry about it pulling right there and then. We can put it for your specific date.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, by 11 or so?
Yes.
Okay, I'll see you then.
Awesome. All right, Jose. You have a good day.
You too. Bye.
Bye. Woo! So pretty good appointment for tomorrow. So that's off my checklist. All right, guys. So now I do have to send off some thank you cards to some clients that I helped out last week. Like I said in my last video, I think thank you cards go a really long way. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that so I can mail them off. Alright guys, so now that I finished with all my background work, I'm gonna go ahead and take you guys with me to the post office, and then from there, we're gonna go door knocking. Let's go ahead and get going. Alright guys, so post office done. Now all I need to do is just plug in my door knocking route into my little handy dandy app, and then we're gonna go door knocking. Alright guys, so got my route in. It's about 19 minutes from here. If you guys haven't seen my past videos, I do let you guys know what app I use to do my door knocks. It's called Circuit, so it looks like that right there. Hopefully you guys can see that. It is such a great app. You just put in all the addresses and it optimizes the route for you. That way you're being the most efficient with your time. So let's go ahead and go to my first house. Alright, so we're here at my first house. As you can see, it's pretty gated up. I can't get in, so I'm gonna go ahead and call them. Actually guys, just kidding, I think there's an opening right here. The only thing is I'm afraid of the dog. Alright guys, so not a bad interaction with that one. The gentleman that I was actually looking for was not available. He was actually in the shower, so I had a pretty good conversation with his I believe it was his mother, and we literally talked on her porch for like 15 minutes, and we were just talking about insurance in general. I'm gonna give him a phone call, probably about 30 minutes because he was in the shower, like I said, but let's go to the next one. Door number 2. Oh, okay, they got an ice cream truck. Dang, hook it up, girl. Let's go ahead and see what this house brings me. So it turns out that this was actually a house that people rent, and she was the last tenant before this one. So her address is, she actually, the guy that answered me, oh, the puppy, so cute, come here, oh, the baby, talking my cuteness, oh, you're barking. Okay, so like I was saying, she actually was here about 2 months ago, and she just moved. So I'm gonna call her and see what happens.
Somebody called.
Yes, Edina? Enedina?
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes.
I'm pronouncing your name incorrectly, forgive me. It's Enedina,
No.
correct?
Enedina.
Okay,
That's right.
awesome. So Enedina, my name is Leia. I'm an underwriter for the city of Mercedes, and I was actually just calling because I went to your address that you put down, but it turns out that you moved about 2 months ago, so I caught somebody else. The 1209 S Indiana Avenue.
Yeah, I used to live there, yes.
Yeah.
I no longer live there.
So the reason why I was calling and visiting is because you filled out a request about, I want to say about 3 weeks ago online. Most folks, they go online looking for information. And you were looking for the information for the final expense and burial insurance. Is that still correct?
No. I already have my funeral plan.
Oh, okay. So when you were looking online, were you looking to add insurance or maybe looking to add it for a relative?
Probably I wanted to increase it.
Oh, okay, perfect. Let me just
final expense,
Let me just verify, Ms. Rodriguez, that your date of birth is February 17, 1959. That's what you put down.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So Miss Edina, I actually don't have time right now. I was dropping by as a courtesy, but I can visit you or call you on Friday to go over your eligibility and just see what you qualify for.
I'm at work, so it would have to be after hours.
Yeah, I'm not.
You can work on Saturdays.
On Saturdays, let me see. On Saturday, I have a 2 p.m. or a 5:30. Which one works better for you?
2 is fine.
2? Okay. Then let me just get the updated address for you, Ms. Rodriguez.
South Virginia. I moved 2 streets up.
Oh, okay. South Virginia.
Same area, but 2 streets up.
And the zip code is still 78570?
Yes, I'm in the same block, 12th and Virginia.
Got it. And then do you have
The
any...
other one was 12th and Indiana.
Yes. And then by chance, do you have any large dogs that might want to attack me, or are they little puppies?
I have a ferocious little Chihuahua.
Oh no, those are the worst. So I have down here Saturday 2 o'clock. Let me just go ahead and give you my license number and also your confirmation number. If you have a pen and paper handy, if not, I can also text message you.
Yeah, just text it to me, please, because I'm in class right now.
Got it. And then before I let you go, Ms. Rodriguez, again, I just want to introduce myself. My name was Leia. I'm here locally in Mercedes. All right, Ms. Rodriguez, so I'll go ahead and send you that confirmation number, and then come Saturday, we'll go over your eligibility and see what your options are, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Yes, ma'am. You have a good day. Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, guys, so as you guys just heard, I went ahead and booked an appointment for Saturday. That was actually the house that I just visited with a little puppy, and she wasn't there anymore. That was her old address. So as you guys saw, that's as simple as booking an appointment, and I will update you guys on Saturday or whenever my next video is on how that goes. But on to the next house. Alright guys, so it started raining. Of course it would during my door knocks. This is my next house. I'm not gonna obviously get it down because it's raining pretty bad. So I'm just gonna go ahead and dial this home. Okay guys, so I called the lead, but unfortunately that number was not valid. So I'm just gonna have to end up door knocking him. I'm not gonna end up recording myself calling them or trying to get in touch with them, just so this video is a lot shorter. I'm only gonna record it if I get an answer or if they call me back. So my next house is somewhere in here. It doesn't really look like it, but these are actually apartments. See right there, apartments. And unfortunately, she did not list her apartment number on her information, so I'm gonna go ahead and give her a call. A request about, I want to say about 3 weeks ago. Usually folks, they go online filling out information, and yours was for the life insurance and burial information. You put down your address as 826 E Bowie Avenue. Is that still valid?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, perfect. And then you also stated that your date of birth is July 2nd, sorry, 1951. Is that still correct?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So Miss Gloria, I don't have too much time right now, and unfortunately I'm very booked tomorrow, but I can see you on Friday. What was your main priority? Was it just the final expenses or to leave something behind for your children?
No, I just wanted to know more or less about how much it would cost to see if I can afford it or not, because right now I'm still on low income, even though I get retirement, but it's not enough. And I pay rent, I pay cable, my phone, and sometimes I don't have enough. So that's why I just wanted more or less like a quote.
Yeah, definitely. So that's actually my job. My job isn't to sell you insurance. My job is to give you all the options that you qualify for. So that's going to include the quotes and see how much you get from it as well. So again, let me just put down an appointment for Friday because I don't have availability tomorrow.
Okay.
Are you more of a morning or afternoon person?
No, well, I go to a daycare.
Oh, okay.
So I get home maybe about 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock? Okay, let me see what I have. I have a 3:30. Does that work for you?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. And then by chance, Miss Gloria, do you live in an apartment complex or a home?
No, it's an apartment.
Okay.
I don't know if you're familiar with Alamo.
Yes, I am.
Okay, so there's like the name of the apartments, I think they're Willie's.
Okay.
You know, I'm right in front of, I think it's an elementary school.
Okay, perfect. Do you have an apartment number by chance?
Well, I did, but since they painted the thing, the building and everything, they forgot to put a number on it.
Oh,
but
no.
if you can call me, I can always go outside and
meet me.
And you can see me, or I can wave at you, or.
Okay, perfect. All right, so then let me give you your confirmation number. If you have a pen and paper handy.
Okay.
Okay, so you can put down my name. It's gonna be Leah Ortega, so that's gonna be L-E-A-H.
Ortega?
Ortega?
Oh, Ortega.
Yes, ma'am. And then the confirmation is gonna be 266
266
88
8845.
Yes, ma'am, that is correct. And then what time did we say on Friday again?
At 3:30.
Awesome, perfect. So I'll go ahead and see you on Friday, and then I'll call you. That way you can come outside, because I know you said there's no numbers on your apartment.
Okay.
All right, Miss Gloria, I'll see you soon, okay?
Okay, hon, thank you very much.
Yes, ma'am, you have a good night.
You too.
Bye. There you go. All right, guys, so that's another appointment. I'm so glad that you guys are able to catch this on camera. But again, you guys, one-on-one training if you join my agency. I'm so excited to have everybody who wants to be a part of this team be a part of the team. I have agents right now who are super excited, and again, contact me via phone or email. Let's go ahead and get you guys on the field. All right, on to the next one. This is right here. It's still sprinkling a little bit, so that kind of sucks, but we out here. Great experience here. Turns out that the guy that I was looking for doesn't actually live here. he visits a lot apparently to that gentleman that did answer the door. So he gave me his updated phone number, so I'll go ahead and give him a call. But I did want to say that when I knocked on this door and it wasn't the gentleman that I was looking for, I ended up having a really good conversation with the guy who does, and turns out, you know, he gave me his information, he gave me his phone number, and he said give him a call sometime this week to see if he could get a policy with me as well. So I think I mentioned that in one of my last videos. You know, if you get a wrong address, you know, don't hesitate to let the person who does answer know who you are and what you do, because you might just get an appointment from that person. All right guys, on to the next one. All right, so this is my next house. Let's see what happens. All right, booked an appointment there. I actually might end up having 3 appointments from that house. Let me tell you what happened, guys. So I'm looking for a lady named Maria, and I go to the door and I, you know, knock on it, and I ask, you know, I'm here for Maria, is she available? And it's the lady who answered, and she was fluent in Spanish, very heavy accent, and I was just like, ooh, I don't speak Spanish, like, do you have anybody here who speaks English? And she was saying like, no, nobody here English. And I'm like, okay. And so I was just like, okay, thank you, because there's really not much I can do when it comes to a different language. I was just like, okay, bye, you know, have a good day. And she's like, ahorita. And I turn around and she brings out her granddaughter. Her granddaughter's like 2 years old. So I'm there like talking to a 2-year-old, trying to have the 2-year-old understand what I'm saying so that way she can translate it to Maria, and it's not going well. Like, the little girl's having the hardest time translating what I'm there for. So I'm just like, oh, it's like, what do I do? And so Maria's just like, come in, my husband, you know, speaks a little bit of English, maybe he can help us. And I was just like, okay. So I talked to the husband, wasn't going well either, and I was just like, oh no, what do I do? And so the little girl like comes back around to me. She's just like, I think my mommy's awake, let me go get her. And I was just like, oh great. So she goes to get her mom. The mom comes, and her name was Maria. And so there I am talking to Maria, and I'm just telling her like, I'm so sorry that I'm not good with Spanish, but I tell her what I'm there for, who I am, and I ended up staying inside the house for like a good 20 minutes trying to find a good time that suits all of us. And it ended up being that the original lady that I was there for, her and her husband don't have insurance at all, and they really need one. Plus, the lady was also asking, you know, what else do I provide, and is it just for elderly? And I was like, no, I provide, you know, for anybody, from children to elderly. So she might end up getting one for her as well. So I'm excited for this appointment. I might end up having 3 policies. But alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here because it's actually already gonna be 7. I still need to go home and eat and then edit this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys have been enjoying everything that I've been putting out here. Thank you so much for your constant support, and I will see you on the next video. Bye guys.